Hello, everybody. This is Eugene with RSP and Evony. I would like to kind of show this new update, talking about pink gems and how, quote unquote, the big boys coin. So now you see pink gems here. You can't buy it in English. You actually have to change your language to Japanese. And then once you're in Japanese, it will actually ask you your age the first time you come in to buy this. Make sure, absolutely make sure you at least put in 21. I mean, I think 18 is the minimum, but put 21 just for sakes. If you put less than 21, put like 12, like, hey, I'm 12 years old. It will only allow you to buy like $5 a month worth of gems, which is obviously isn't going to do you any good. But wait for Aptoide. Wait for those good Aptoide days where you get 10% off or 10% extra. I went in, and when it was 10% extra day, I went in and bought like $20,000 worth of this stuff, and then I'm just been slowly spending it over time. Smart coining, guys. Don't spend it all at once. Don't blow it. Budget your gems. Go ahead and get those pink gems when it's an off day and it's good. So you saw I just used a little bit of extra coinage I have in my wallet. Um, you saw how long that took to kind of coin that. It wasn't too bad, but the real speed up in time and convenience actually comes from buying those little $10 packs. So let's say you come in and there's this, for example. I'm looking at this $100 pack and hey, I like it. But maybe I like this $10 pack more because, oh, I get slightly more treasure boxes, and that's what I'm really going for. Um, I personally probably wouldn't be buying the $10 pack on this. I mean, um, that you get less RSS and less speed ups, and then you also don't get the general, and in return you get a little bit more gems and like 5 more treasure boxes. But I'm just going to give you an example of, it takes it's that fast to buy 10. And then obviously, one other thing I wanted to talk about is when this pops up when you're coining, you can always just escape out of it, and then you can wait an hour if you didn't want that this package here. You just wait an hour, and this is going to be different. I personally always will wait for the speed ups. So the speed ups are one of the best things. Um, this this $400 pack of speed ups is basically the equivalent of $100 pack of speed ups. So it's basically like a 24% extra gain on speed ups when you wait for those speed ups in terms of getting those free speed ups. So that's basically how the big guys coin, is that we get 35% extra in Aptoide using the code RSP08, or any of the other creator codes. It's a matter of you get the 5% extra from that code, and then you get another 10% extra right from the get-go. And then the more you spend, the more extra you get, up to 20% extra. And then you should be waiting monthly. There's usually a 5% day and a 10% day. And on the 10% days, that's when you should be, saying, hey, what is my budget for the next month? I'm going to coin responsibly, and I'm going to buy, even if it's just 200 pink gems, or $200 worth of pink gems. That's just fine, guys. You don't have to spend anything on this game. In fact, you shouldn't. They haven't been fixing any of your stuff. That being said, I have heard really good positive responses about customer service recently, because of the lag from the last All Stars prelims. They have been giving. They were able to give back a couple people their speed ups that they used due to the lag. So I've heard of people getting enough speed ups that it made sense. Like, uh, so I'm really happy. That's a customer service win. I gotta call that out right where it is, because they need to know what's going on. But that being said, when those 10% days come by and you can get up to 35% extra, that's a really good deal. Go ahead and put in your monthly budget into your pink gems and spend it slowly as as these events come by, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that, right? Um, buy these daily Blazon packs. Those are some of the best returns on investment in terms of, if you haven't maxed out all of your Blazons, go ahead and work on that. So that's basically how the bigs coin, and how we've always been coining. In the past, we had to use the Japanese language to buy all the packs with the pink gems, but now we can spend the pink gems in English mode, which makes it a lot easier. You still just have to buy those pink gems in the Japanese mode. So that's basically what we have, what you do there. Any other questions? Obviously, don't spend money on the game, but if you do, do it right, do it smart. Don't just spend money on the $100 packs, because they're not always the best option, especially when those Delphic Oracle events come out. I think the next one comes out tomorrow, and then you just go ahead and buy the $1 packs. They're like 1/3 the cost of the $100 packs in totality. And buying a $1 packs with pink gems is 10 times faster than buying with your credit card. And obviously your credit card doesn't want to see 3,000 $1 transactions come through. They'll lock you down super fast. So that's the other thing, is you can buy a bunch of pink gems, and then you can buy a bunch of these $10 or $1 packs without locking down your credit card. And to be honest, just even stockpiling pink gems, so you know that you're going to be able to make it for a historic city, or any sort of like competitive coining event that you have to take part of. But that's basically what we gotta. That's basically what we do. In the past, there was some pink gems loading that was occurring. This has nothing to do with that. In terms of pink gems, is a very straightforward thing in the game. In the past, people were construing themselves as a legitimate loader, as a legitimate pack loader, and I think there's something like 500 or 600 people that caught up in that. They're like, oh, I get 30% off on my pink gems, and legitimately everyone's thinking, oh, that's a different currency, exchange rates, that seems legit. And then it went to like a 60% discount. We're like, okay, that seems less legit. And then all of a sudden everyone got banned, and we're like, oh, that obviously wasn't legit. But past that, we learned from the pink gems, like, oh, this is actually really convenient to spend money on these small packs. So it's a great opportunity to learn how to coin like the big guys, in terms of budget yourself. Don't just buy something because you feel like it. What is the long-term strategy? What is the long-term goals for my account? I know that if I spend X $1,000 more, I'm going to be able to max out my civilization treasure. I still have, I only have 2,000 left on here, so that's like what, like 12 grand or so, to max those out. So same thing with my art hall. I think I have like 12 grand left to finish that. So I have enough pink gems ready to do that, but I'm not going to just splurge today on that. I'm going to wait and spend it wisely, use double downs, etc. So Eugene signing off. Have a great day.